Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Drew Richards back with you in the LSM TV Weather Center for today, tracking more severe weather expected across the middle part of the country. Another level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk in that orange shade of color you see from Texas up through western Oklahoma. And they've just updated that to extend that up into southern Kansas for later today and tonight. Going north to south, Pratt, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, you're right on the edge of that level 3. You're very much in that level 2 risk, all the way down through western Oklahoma, including the Woodward area, Elk City, Oklahoma, also the Sayre, Magnum, and Hobart area, all the way down to Frederick, where we had the crazy tornadoes last night. We were here live tracking those with you on LSM TV. Incredible tornadoes. Hopefully those did not hit any structures that we were tracking last night. But again, what a wild evening, and it may do it all over again yet again tonight. Going all the way down into Texas, Snyder, Texas, Sweetwater, all the way down to Big Spring, Midland, San Angelo. You guys are in that level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. Now, this is mainly for hail today. All right, so we may have some tornadoes. Tornado threat is there, but it's not over the top. Technically, it wasn't over the top yesterday, and you guys saw what happened. Here's your wind threat for today. So damaging winds is definitely a higher probability from West Texas through western Oklahoma into southern Kansas. And again, significant hail, where you see that hatch shading there from Texas up through middle parts of Kansas. Significant, big-time hail, including western Oklahoma, 2 inches in diameter or greater possible in that area for today. How are we doing across the country? Let's do a quick country check, looking at the whole lower 48. Cold in the northwest, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, even below freezing there in parts of northwestern Wyoming and parts of Montana and Idaho. That's not abnormal for you guys. It's 1st of May, so you guys are still cold this time of year. More so than not. Very warm over the central and eastern part of the country. Check it out, already 79 in Washington, D.C. around the midday hour, 72 in Chicago. How about 84 Jacksonville, Florida, just around the midday time frame, 81 Jackson, Mississippi, 77 in Dallas. And then 81 down there in West Texas. Warm 88. Looks like the warm spot in Brownsville, Texas here around the midday hour. What's fueling all these thunderstorms? Well, look at all that moisture we've got. These are current dew points around the midday hour. Dew points already in the 50s and 60s, and even some 70-degree dew points there in northern Texas, really fueling all the thunderstorms that we're going to have develop later this afternoon and this evening, as another piece of energy swings out of the Four Corners area and really has all the ingredients it needs to perform another severe weather event as we go throughout the afternoon. How does it look on radar? So this is what radar may look like. This is the 12Z HER model run. This is the midday hour. Not a lot going on. As we go through early afternoon, this is valid at 5 p.m. Central Time. You can see thunderstorms erupting down there near Odessa, Texas. Maybe a few storms popping there in the Texas Panhandle, as well as up here in Kansas. So storms erupting Dodge City up to near the La Crosse area in Kansas around 5 p.m. Watch how that quickly expands in coverage as we get closer to 6 and 7 o'clock. Have a line of thunderstorms developing again from Texas up through Kansas. Any of those could be producing very large hail, damaging wind gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour. And again, a lower end risk of a few more tornadoes, just like we had yesterday in this area. As we go throughout the evening hours, there's 7 p.m. Once again, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. The Texas cluster continues to move east. A little bit of break, the HER says, maybe in northwestern Oklahoma. We'll have to watch that because the models have not been doing a great job the last few days with the severe weather. So radar may be a lot more filled in than what you see there across northwestern Oklahoma. And then as we get closer to the midnight hour, big-time thunderstorms still rolling across central parts of Kansas near Great Bend over to Hutchinson and up to Salina, Kansas. Again, those may be severe. And there's our southern threat rolling through southern Oklahoma and northern Texas as we get closer to the midnight hour right there. Dallas, Fort Worth, looks like storms will be weakening on approach. Oklahoma City, storms look to be falling apart as they move in as well. But watch for a lot of flooding down in areas just north of Houston. What I wanted to show you lastly here on the Weather Prediction Center Day 1 flooding outlook, we have a level 3 out of 4. So a moderate risk of flooding from Austin to San Antonio over to just north of the Houston area for later today and tonight. That goes all the way over to Huntsville, Texas, Lufkin, Texas, and the Waco, Killeen area. So again, watch out for some flash flooding in that area that you see there on red. Training thunderstorms expected to develop later this afternoon and this evening, and you can see that again here from the morning run of the HER. Showers and storms really in a 2-round punch. There comes round 1 coming through during the evening hours, moving north. Here comes round 2 overnight, and maybe even round 3 as we get closer to tomorrow morning and midday, coming through that intercoastal Texas area, again, just northwest of the Houston area. So stay tuned. We're not planning on severe weather coverage here in the studio right now for later today. We weren't really planning on it yesterday either, and things went crazy, and of course we jumped on live. So we have that capability to jump on live anytime we need to. So we're monitoring the radar for the rest of the day today. If you're in those areas that we talked about, of course, make sure you have a way to receive weather information, watches in mornings, and of course take shelter if you need to, and make sure just pretty much you're paying attention to the weather for the remainder of the day today. That's going to do it for your midday update here on May 1st. Hope you're having a wonderful day once again, and we'll talk to you soon.